With everything that's out there that you can be scared about, there are a number of things that you probably should be a little concerned with, not necessarily freak out over, but think about from time to time, how would you react if such and such? We've talked a little bit about the idea of being prepared in the case of an actual war, how to escape a terrorism event. We've talked about general preparation for things like blackouts and earthquakes and natural disasters. What if there's a pandemic? What if there's some kind of an outbreak of a disease that is so strong and so viral that nobody escapes? Basically, that people will only survive it. What can you do to help your family survive? Now, a lot of folks talk about these simple things like washing hands, making sure that you cover your mouth, your nose, whatever, when you cough or sneeze so that you're not spreading it to others. And that's very good advice. However, there are also certain things that you can do to strengthen your own immune system in general, like taking garlic. Now, look, I don't take garlic as a powdered form. I don't have it as a supplement. I'm not selling anything. It's just something that I'm considering in terms of making sure that we have stuff on hand. And that's something you can do now in terms of boosting your own immune system, boosting your own family's immune system, making sure that you find, and there are a whole bunch of products out there, there are a whole bunch of natural, and I really personally prefer the natural way of doing things, the herbs and the spices, the things that are out there that have been out there for thousands of years, that people who stay healthy have as a regular part of their diet. I just want to throw that out there because there's a story, of course, in Pravda talking about how the likelihood is that about half the world's population is going to die if there is a major outbreak of a pandemic. And the story in Pravda goes on to talk about the possibility not only of the super bacteria, these things that have been totally resistant to antibiotics, not simply the, resurgence of some of the classics like the flu or whatever, but specifically looking at the possibility of a geo-engineered attack, that some madman in a pharmacy somewhere or in a basement, I don't know, whatever, is going to come up with something and intentionally release it to try to kill people. I think that that's a very high probability, but I don't think it's going to be some crazy guy working alone. I think it's going to be some kind of government action that's going to lead to it. Now, you can go down whatever kind of conspiracy path you choose, but if you think about it, how many folks do you know that have talked about the idea of limiting population? There are some people who believe that it is their responsibility to reduce the population on this planet. They might be considering releasing some kind of bioengineered virus. And just something to consider with all of that, and make your plans accordingly. Once again, I would suggest garlic or some other supplement to help boost your immune system. That's what I got. Make sure you check me out at radiofreespeech.com.